Hello, welcome to Wednesday night. I'm tired. Yeah, late one again. Working today, and then got in, chilled a little bit, and then Adam came round, and then Adam left, and then himself got up and ready for work, and then I was just like, and now I'm doing it. So let's sort the bedroom out, clear the air a bit, because he uses way too much body spray. But otherwise, yeah. Today wasn't too bad. Another day out and about at work. I met nicer kids today. Much nicer children, so that was cool. I don't normally do this, but because I did have, I suddenly thought, oh, wait on. I actually do have a better answer to yesterday's question. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video, go watch it. But basically the question was, what's the nicest thing a stranger's done for you? And I was like, I can't think of a time when I've been that kind of, need of that great help. I mean, lots of little gestures, but nothing. I did remember something. My family live in Letchworth, and I usually get a train, unless someone's actually picking me up. I usually get a train to and from. And my brother-in-law dropped me off at the station, and it was like replacement buses and stuff. And he goes, "Oh, right, okay, see you later." I'm like, "What?" And I got a call later on, so you were right. I felt a bit guilty because the buses were there, and like you weren't like gonna get the train, or you were home really late. But yeah, no, a couple of ladies of older than me who happened to be they'd like been doing a day trip or something. They did tell me what it was, and I think they were going to see historical gardens. I was like, it sounded really cool actually. Like, they had a nice time. And they happened. I think they were stopped in Letchworth because like one of them picked up someone else, or the car was in Letchworth. So they said, "Oh, well, if you want, we can drive you back to Stevenage." And I'm like, "Are you sure? I mean, that would be wonderful. Are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. We're going that way anyway, so we can drive you." I said, well, basically anywhere, anywhere in and around the town centre. It wasn't right quite to the town centre. It was still a bit of a 5-minute walk, but it was better than being stuck or having to get the bus, which would have probably been about an hour or so later. So yeah, that's probably the nicest thing a stranger's done for me. And I did offer, like, so why, do you need a bit extra petrol, or, do you want some? And like, no, it's fine. We just, so, yeah, pay it forward. So yes. There you go. That's a nice thing that someone did for me. But so that's that. And then Adam, like I said, Adam came around today, and because I'm quite creative and arty, obviously. He's not so much. It's not that I don't think it's not so much he doesn't want to or isn't willing to try. It's just it never occurs to him, and he doesn't think he's good enough, or something. I don't know. There's that mental blow. Like, oh, I don't draw, so therefore I'm no good at drawing. I found a tutorial by Super Ray Dizzle, who's an art vlogger I watch now and again. I sort of dip in. There's a few art vloggers I watch, and I sort of dip in and out depending on what mood I'm in and what the video's about. But she's got a series of videos now called Anyone Can Draw This. Only 7 I can see, but it's a start. And I said, oh, let's pick one of these videos to watch. And he's like, oh, okay then. And we did the bubbles one. So here's my bubble! You see? Isn't that pretty? I did it with Derwent chalks. Although Adam used the metallics, and I think his probably came out a little bit better because the chalks look great, especially on this black paper. But because the last thing is to highlight with paint or with acrylics, and because I used a chalky pencil, it kind of smudged a little, but I think it looks cute. So yeah, we did do done drawing today and colouring, and Adam's really proud of his piece as well. He took it home to show his mum. So yay, we did stuff today, and that's a good day. Should we answer a question today? Should we do this? Should we do this? Let's do this. You can tell I'm tired. I'm babbly. No. Know what you're thinking? No. Alright, yes, I'm babbly most days, but there's this particular kind of babbly when I'm tired. There's definitely tired babbly, as opposed to, whatever babbly. Okay, where are we? I know, my living room in England. Ooh! Oh, this one's a toughie. If you could only hang out with one person for the rest of your life, who would you pick and why? I mean, okay, are they talking about literally you can only see that person forever, like you're quantum bound to each other? Or does it mean that you can see other people, you know, out and about, but you only get to spend chill out and hang out time with one person? Because instinctively I'd want to say Adam, because we do hang out. He is literally the only person I hang out with. Himself and I, we do need to hang out. We need to do stuff more, like have more date nights and such. I mean, we watch movies here and we do stuff. We do chill out. We do other sort of boring coupley stuff. We've been together nearly 2 decades. You know, you get into ruts. But so if you're just talking general fun, hanging out with and doing stuff, or you know, drawing bubbles together, then yeah, obviously Adam. But if that hanging out with that person precludes any other social activities with any other person, like, you know, going on dates or you know, whatever, if it's like a date night, or assuming non steady relationship, you know, would that mean that you only can hang out with that person you've deigned your hangout person, and you don't get to date? You don't get to sort of, you know, do anything else? Because that's quite a heavy question. So yeah, in a general sense, excuse me, I'm gonna eat a crisp. In a general sense of, okay, I'll hang out with Adam all the time because I'm always hanging out with Adam because he is my best friend. It's not that I'm unwilling to hang out with other people, or there aren't people I couldn't imagine myself going, oh, you know, if they... when I was doing on the beat around Christmas time, basically going around doing the streets, it's not a job I do very often, but I happened to do it a couple of days this week, and it just happened to be like the last week before Christmas. And the guys were like, oh, we're going to go for a beer. And I was like, oh, okay, so no, you can come too. You'll be working with us. So something like that, where people I work with are like, hey, you want a quick job after work? Or if it's more of an organised group of people that I do know and work with, you know, hey, there's a thing happening. I mean, to be fair, the last couple of family parties I missed out on, but talking about like hanging out with non-relative stuff, you know, if people were like, hey, you know, there's going to be a thing, would you like to come along to the thing? I'm like, yeah, alright, that sounds fun. So I haven't really done that for a while. I mean, like, the last sort of full-time job I had, just trying to think, when I was at the phone place, we did have a Christmas party. We had like a Christmas dinner, because not everyone went, but when I was at the gym, we went to the bar and then went and ate somewhere. That was nice, but again, it wasn't everyone, and again, it was Christmas. So I think the last time I just hung out with, for the sake of hanging out with, work colleagues was probably when I was at the store. We would have nights where we would, either because there was like a treat, you know, like the boss said, okay, you've hit a target, and so I'm going to buy you dinner or something, or just because we decided, screw it, let's go for a drink for a reason. I think we've done it for people leaving. We've done it because it was Wednesday. I don't know. And then there was one time, not the whole store, but there was at least one occasion where we decided to go see, a group of us went to see The Iron Lady. That was cool. That was a fun night out. Good film. Yes, there was the staff Christmas parties. We've done that, but like other stuff that isn't like a seasonal event. Yeah, that's probably the last time I sort of did that. So honestly, and I've kind of lost my point, but yeah, honestly, outside of, hey, would you like to come for a drink after work since you're already out anyway, and neither of us are on ice stuff, it's just a quick pint or whatever your poison, you know, because why not? You seem like a fun person, and we'll get a drink and you can go home. And like, because I live in the town centre, like I'm around the corner from the big pubs, not a problem. So that kind of, you know, spontaneous, hey, let's have a pint after work, yeah, cool. But actually planned activities to go and do something with someone, Adam's the only one I do it with anyway, so and like I said, if assuming, so for my current situation, I don't think I'd notice a difference. But assuming I was single, I'd like, you know what, I love hanging out with Ellen, but I wanna go out with this person, and I wanna see where that goes, and I wanna have, you know, you're not interested in having adult fun with me in that way, and this person might be, so I wanna go do that. He won't mind. But yeah, Adam, because he's my best friend, and we kind of only hang out with each other anyway. There you go. I think I kind of lost the plot somewhere in the middle there. I think. Help me find it over here. Yay! I'm tired, I'm babbling. If you're still here, then you're awesome. So thank you. Thanks. I've been Michelle, you've been listening. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.